All right, so for this activity, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google, okay, and we're going to continue doing LayerMasks, working with LayerMasks and selections, and working with images in that aspect of blending images and different things that we've been doing the past few days. All right, so what I want you to do first is find 2 images, or maybe 4. All right, so you can find 4 images of 4 different people. All right, so I'm just going to do a search for so I'm just find 4 celebrities. It doesn't matter, 4 different people. All right, it's probably better to use a celebrity that everybody's familiar with, so that way when we see each other's work, we kind of can determine what you were going for. All right, so I'm going to use Will Smith because he has big ears, and it's one of his trademarks. His big ears. So it's pretty easy to know who is who. All right, so I'll take this one here, and I'm just going to copy this image, open up Photoshop, File, New, hit OK, and Edit, Paste. All right, so there's my image there. I'll just do this 3 more times, find 3 other people. Let's say The Rock. All right, so you see what I'm doing? I'm actually, choosing portraits, okay? And their faces are pretty much at the same angle. All right, so that's what you want to look for when you're doing this. So copy this image, File, New, that's okay, Edit, Paste. All right, so I need 2 more images. So let's say Vin Diesel. All right, so I'll find a portrait that matches that same. It's pretty much in the same area, same place as the other 2. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm looking for large images. Alright, so remember, you need images that have at least 1,000 in the width and height. Alright, so this is decent enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and just copy this image. Alright, File, New. That's okay. Edit, Paste. Alright, so I need 1 more image. So let's say it's my last image here. Alright, and then I'm just gonna go back here, Photoshop, File, New, Edit, Paste. Alright, so I have my 4 images. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick which one is going to be like the base image. Okay. Alright, and then what you're going to do for each one of these is you're going to, for one image, you're just going to take their eyes. You're going to select their eyes using LayerMasks and selection tools. For another image, you may use the mouth. Okay. And the other image is the nose. So pretty much you're recreating the face. Okay. I'm going to use this as my base photo. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to lock this layer so that way I don't move it or anything. And everything that I bring into this photo, I'm just going to have to blend it. Alright, and we'll go over, in this video, we'll go over some of those techniques. Alright, so first what I want to do is make a selection on the area that I want. So for Will Smith, I want to take his nose. Alright, so I'll just get the, you can use the quick selection tool, but it doesn't really matter. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one either way. and I don't want all this stuff, so I'll Alt to go back. Alright, so I have that selected. Now what I need to do is make a layer mask. So I click my layer mask tool, and there you go. It looks really ugly, but you get the point. Alright, so we're going to drag this over to my base photo, which is here. Alright, and then we're just gonna enlarge it a little bit. Alright, and then remember, when you're working on layer mask, you click on the mask, you make sure black or white is chosen. So for this one we want black, because what we're going to do is just fade this nose in. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna blur those edges a little bit. Alright, so now the rock has a new nose. Okay. Now we go to another photo and say here we want to take Vin Diesel's mouth. So I'm just gonna get the lasso tool and just draw around the mouth. Alright, and this is not like it's just a basic way of doing it. This is not like the way to do this. I'm just really doing this just so you can get used to using selection tools and layer masks. Alright, because there's also ways you can use this and, you know, clean up your selections and different things and make it look a lot better. Alright. Alright, so you're gonna just take this and kind of adjust it, because you see this here, this mouth part here, kind of raise it up. Alright, now same thing, we just blend it. Make sure we click on the blending, the layer mask, and you just kind of blend this together. Alright. So I'm just going ahead and just blending these edges in. Alright, so there's the mouth. Alright, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take President Obama's eyes. Alright, layer mask. And I'll bring this over to the rock photo again. There you go. Zoom out, resize it. Alright, I got a lot of questions yesterday, and everybody was asking, how do I resize the image? How do I resize the image? Alright, so you need to make sure that this is selected. Make sure that this is checked. If this is not checked, you don't have the option to resize that image. You can only move it. Okay? But if this is checked, you can resize it. Simple as that. Alright, so I don't want to hear any more questions about that. Alright, I'll just tell you to watch the video from here on out. Alright, so back to this. Now we have our layer mask again. You know, get on the paintbrush tool, make sure black is selected, and you just go ahead and you just blend the edges in again. Okay, and as you can see, like, that's why I chose individuals that have pretty much like the same color tone, because we can, you know, clean this up, and when you blend in, it, you know, doesn't look all that bad, but it still looks kind of funny. So what you can do is you can also go to each layer. All right, so say for like the eyes, I can go here to image, adjustments, you know, saturation, and all you do is just adjust the saturation a little bit, you know, play around with it, try to match the rock skin tone. All right, so I brought that down some. All right, and I brought the hue down some. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna go to this nose because it looks a little darker, all right, than the rest of the skin. So I just go to image, adjustments, you know, saturation. All right, so like I said, bring saturation down just a tad. Bring the hue down some to match that color tone. All right, and then I can also go back and on the layer mask and clean up that blend too, so it could look a little bit more convincing. right, and the mouth looks okay. Just gotta kind of stretch it out, move it around just a bit. Bring it down some. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, and that's it. That's pretty much the activity. Alright, so all I used was layer masks. Layer masks and selections, real easy. Okay. Alright, so you should do 2 of these types of photos, because I know yesterday I told you to do 5 and you guys are having some trouble, so I'll let you do 2 this time, but it really should not take you the entire class period. Okay.